guess what did you have to go through to get back to this point? Are you back to full capacity?
Yeah.
How did that go, and how scary was that?
So like now I'm back to full 110%. I'm excited about everything, but going through that process, it wasn't good. It's just like I was out there at the Utah game just watching like, dang, I know I want to be out there, but as soon as I take a step to jog or run, it's just like the back pain hurt extremely. It was something I never experienced before, and it was something like when you really want to do something but you can't. So it's like the feeling that, you know, probably coaches get whenever they want to be there out there playing, but they can't. So it really hurts a lot, mentally and physically. So the whole December I was aggressive.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now on the field. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
They'll start here with Jackson. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got Casper over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. On play action, they'll throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Christensen. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On second down, this is Jackson. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 14. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 14 yards. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Returnable here for Hester. Now Hester will get a shot. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. He completes it to Hunter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Robinson up the middle, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking?
We're going to get us one.
After he said that, you're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Rice. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
I'm just now on my way to work because I set my alarm for work.
To the yardo, to the yardo, to the yardo.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Why take it from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, forgetting that today was Thursday? So I just called. I saw this. I was like, I'm thinking she gonna ask me how she want to do a sign. I was like, hey. She said, where you at? I looked at her. I said, girl. I said, fuck. I got three so fast. She got me at 7:12. I was like, by 7:25.
Eluding the pressure right.
You want to play a thing can't lose this. When I want to, yeah. When I don't have distractions. When I don't have distractions.
So far for Julio, he's got a first down.
You know what I was trying to get your girl address, but her new Carlos didn't sign on some. I see her Hattiesburg address, but and I see
on the counter. This is Robinson, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Sanders looking to throw on second down. Over the middle, complete. It's White. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Oh, yeah, that shit was the fucking truth.
All game long. They catch it, you
Oh, her stomach.
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every single
It wasn't enough roast for me.
first downs, and you tend to stall them out.
It wasn't enough roast in there to me.
Passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Nah, you should have given me that fat.
Off play action. Sanders. Looking outside and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped.
Yeah, I mean, if depression make you cook that good, stay that way.
So now 3rd down coming up. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, is in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that bears a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Last time I remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, they did a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
my mama got that fucking problem.
To know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance. Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now Josh Jacobs, who won a national title with Alabama on this field. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
She did. It was good.
Yeah.
Field strike, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Yeah, my mama felt some type of way because I was like, man, you might need to ask her. I told her, I was like, man, she had some carrots mixed in. I'm like, man, you.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
I'm like, she must have been listening to Sexy Red when she cooked.
Oftentimes, interceptions result.
That's how I get that nigga
Right.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about.
Yeah, I can tell because you cook it a lot.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all,
you shouldn't mind getting roasted.
It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Sanders now to throw on second down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
One of my teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, it's Turner. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Interior of that line blocked really well on that.
Hey, moral of the story, next time you make one, bless your boy.
With their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job.
So in other words, I'll probably be eating it next week.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You know, sometimes
Jones will come now in motion right. They'll run on first down. It's Turner. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I was mad you ain't give me that part that be all juicy. I was mad you ain't give me the juicy part of the roast. Of course.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's a give up the middle. And he is into the end zone for the Falcon touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights. And we are even at 10 apiece. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw.
Damn, you still talking about this shit?
By Casper. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll look to throw here on.
Of course you're going to be some with some food.
Catching it out right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 more.
If I'm going to be M&M's, you know what your nickname going to be.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly.
If mine's M&M's, you know what your nickname is.
The outside, made sure he secured the catch.
Neck bone.
And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He's tackled.
I said if mine M&M's, your nickname neck bones.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He got a before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
They bust the window. They seen if my camera picked up anything. I said, nope, and it didn't. They said, don't young boys get to doing shit when it's warm up inside. They dog, the person dog diagonal from me. They was barking, so he got up and he said, 3 boys running that way.
No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down.
Yes, they call it summertime shootout for a reason.
Say that one more time.
Back to throw now on first down.
What you say?
And he's got his big
They call it
time
summertime shootout for a reason.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
But the police stay right there. So she pulled up to see what the hell going on.
They run on first down with Jackson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. This is 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Jackson. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8.
I think my dog's Chinese.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree.
Or it wore off on you.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Right, she said she's been there 3
Nice
years.
defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver.
3 years.
Separates him from the catch. And normally, he's a sure-handed target.
Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I mean, you leave her purse in the car.
Jackson. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Sanders. He finds his man. Complete. That's done. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Sanders in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That's
shit.
Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Horrible punt.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
All right, 4 down territory.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. White, the man in motion. Here's Sanders on 1st down.
Come on, bro.
Can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
Bro, come on, man.
Go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Sanders. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw. Sanders, flush to his right.
Oh, my God.
Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They'll be caught by Rice. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
I gonna slow the nigga down.
Going to have it here just past the 25.
Partner, I think this one would arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion right here, Hunter. Now Sanders throwing on 1st down. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Sanders looking downfield for Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Hester to return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hunter now will go in motion left. To throw is Sanders on 3rd down.
Come on, man!
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's crazy.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter.
What that was.
Sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. And they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Come on, man! How the fuck you get that off? Man, come on, bro.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third
Oh,
time.
me, for real?
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have...
They didn't even want to give me that user pick. I'm the one that picked that off.
Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake. Sanders escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
What? That wasn't a fucking... No, that's a touchdown.
From this crowd as they
y'all tweaking.
They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video.
Oh, never mind. Damn, but he glitched his foot. He could have dragged.
Demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On 2nd down, it's Turner, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort.
2 of them things.
With his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17-all as they come up on a first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run again with Jackson. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Now for the point after.
All good.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Hester to return from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Sanders on 1st and 10. He goes underneath to Freeman. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And now they're in the hurry-up. They give it to Freeman up the gut. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 1st down, Turner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
19 tight.
Sanders now looking to throw on 2nd down. And the Raiders have got him. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. Operating from the gun, Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought.
This nigga still ain't got 10 carries?
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right.
Oh my God, bro.
Says the line judge. Throws it a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he fires one incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's Sanders to throw on 3rd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. It's Christensen. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Steps away to his left, and he's going to go down again.
What a lead.
Down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play that time through the air. 45 yards. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Freeman. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They
Oh my God, bro.
Actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
What the fuck, man?
Tonight he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now
What the fuck, man? You just threw that big-ass play to Travis, bro.
21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Caught by Allen. And he'll be taken down.
My God, man.
First down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On the give, here comes Jackson. He's got it to the 43 here. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time.
I never struggled to get 10 fucking carries,
put on the
man.
leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Flushed it, and the pressure gets to him again. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Returnable here for Hester. Now Hester will get a shot. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. He's on his way. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games, we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now back to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Las Vegas touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Raiders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Off the play fake, Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. A second down throw for Vick. And that is incomplete.
Wow, this is crazy.
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On third down, Vick. Vick into the slide, and he's got the first. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. There's Vick. Checks this one down to Robinson. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a third down and 3. Now a handoff. It's Freeman.
Let's go. Go first.
Down at about the 38. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Play action now. Vick steps away. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is second and 6. Vic readies to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. To throw, Vic. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Max Crosby able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Desperation time. Vic on fourth down. Forced out to his left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
Man, this is fucking crazy, bro. Nobody gets open, bro.
And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32. I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run with Allen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Freeman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Gonzalez be on some dumb shit on this shit.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Ryan. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. To throw again is Ryan. That's complete to White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Touchdown, Falcons! From 17 yards out. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
But now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
Hey guys, it's your favorite dog here. Cool. Hey guys, it's your favorite dog here.
The fuck, man?
Hey guys, it's your favorite dog here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Oh, Joe. Yeah.
situation Russell Wilson is going to is in his favor. By much. You know, God say he has favor, right? Mm-hmm. Well, he has it for Russell Wilson because the situation that he's going into is in his favor. For one, remember the organization you're going to a winning organization. You're going to a winning coach. They have the pieces offensively